Hello everyone, welcome back to Terrafirmacraft. I'm here with Trillian and Das. Hello.
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 I'm Hitman. In case, after 40 some episodes you haven't figured out who I am.
I have a creepy meat clothesline here.
Here's some more for you.
Okay, thank you. I can put this away.
Well,
Your
today,
turn.
yes I am. Today, so much planned, don't we? So what do we
Frankly.
have planned, Trillian? Yeah.
Things
Hello,
and
Hitman. What? Okay, well, we're gonna need some more charcoal soon, so I think you're gonna be filling that while I build. We are going to need a couple querns. How do we make a quern?
With rocks. Which you handily picked up while you were digging up graphite, right?
Uh-huh. So, smooth rocks. We'll make 2 of those. And we need the handstone thingies. What are these called? Handstones. Bunch of plain rocks with sticks.
Oh, I didn't think this through. Trying to harvest eggs when I've only got 3 empty spots to work with.
Well, I could put the corns inside. They'll be kind of in the way, won't they? Let's store them outside. We don't use them very often. We'll just use them when it's not raining.
Hopefully they won't collect water.
It's under the gutter that they use.
Well, that works. I mean, it's just a grindstone for metals and dyes. None of these eggs are fertilized. Do we not? You okay?
I was trapped in the what do you call it? What do you call this?
Kiln, or what's it?
That's why I was confused. I don't
Charcoal
call it
maker.
Yeah.
It is a kiln though, isn't it? Like that's what you would cook charcoal in, would be a charcoal kiln.
Yeah, the
No,
charcoal
it's a
pit.
Charcoal pit, that's what it is. It's a pit.
Oh, I forgot to get a sapling. Not the end of the world, is it? Oh, I should be able to get.
You didn't give me enough stacks.
I know, I'm working on it. I just wanted to get some of it started. It's no big deal if we don't get it actually fired right now.
5. I think. Check these are all full.
12.
Oh my gosh, things are out of control in my inventory. No one's surprised by this.
Not me.
Of course not.
Alright, so Trillian, I've got some more of the willow for you.
Oh.
Like a little over a stack though, so probably need some more.
Yeah.
Of something else.
Willow planks.
Well, we could just grab sycamore, because we can get tons of sycamore easily. Sequoia is what I meant to say.
I don't think you're allowed.
Take what I want.
None of the ones that are close, thank you very much.
No, I'm just taking the logs that are already cut, and there's tons more there.
Oh.
And if we run out,
yeah, that's
I'll
fine.
go and get more.
How many stacks of wood do you have on you now?
Let's see, here's 1.
I think we need 6.
3, 4. Okay, well, you need 2 more, then just grab 2 more there, and then I'll put what's left here back on. Not those stacks.
What?
Nothing. Have you got everything you need? Oh, she took that one. Ruined it.
I think that's enough.
Okay.
If I can count, that's enough.
I'll put one out
Summerfields.
under this tree here. Because for some reason, the roosters just kind of hang out here. Actually, why don't you get out of that corner? There we go.
Okay, so we're getting the charcoal fired up. And once that's fired, we've got our querns here, so I'll dig out what we need for grindage. So we're going to grind up 2 stacks of kaolinite and 2 graphite, so we'll each grind a stack. Won't that be exciting?
Yeah.
You should be able to grind it all at once.
Yeah, I know, but
Oh, I've got a stack too
Trying to-
much. Here you go, Hitman. Where'd he go?
right here.
Go. Won't let go.
Did you get-
there?
Did you get the piece of dirt to throw in the top?
Yeah, it's somewhere.
And a torch.
I didn't put it back in the chest like I did last. And a torch.
she doesn't have a
Yes,
torch.
yes, I have a torch. I have 14
Okay,
torches.
something
That's
else we're gonna
out.
need
I need the vinegar.
will be clay. So I think we might actually have to run off and get some clay before we get all this done. We'll see.
Really?
Possibly. Takes a lot of clay to make fire clay.
That
Yeah, I
wasn't
just
in the
thought we
job
had a lot of it.
description. Didn't agree to go get clay.
Well, you don't have to. I'll go get the clay and you can stand here and grind this stuff up. You know what you just volunteered for, right?
Right, come here a second.
Too bad for you.
Do you see this here?
No.
Right here, the switch above the door? Don't
Mhm.
touch it.
Flip the switch.
Do not.
Stand right here.
it.
Okay, and can I? Oh, I can hit the switch from here, but not.
Oh my
Oh yeah,
God.
or even from here.
I
Hitman's
think
on
we need to
fire
make a little
again.
room, like when we're using the charcoal pit. Hitman has to stay in the room. Get
Okay.
another
Okay,
iron door and
in
lock
this
him in.
chest.
Okay.
So what you do is just stick
Graphic.
a stack in the corner. You just put a stack in on the left side, and then you right click on the little sticky uppy bitty thingy. That makes it go around.
The handle?
Oh, you can see it go around. So yeah, stick a stack in each of them, and then you can just alternate back and forth and grind all that up in the dust. In the meantime,
I know that's how it's meant to work. I'm not sure if it's working.
Just go
mm,
make
It's
a
opening
noise.
the inventory again.
no, you have to actually right click on the top
Yeah.
of the little handle.
This
See?
one did spin a few times, but nothing's been ground up yet. You have to do it a few times before anything appears.
Nope.
Nothing's being ground up.
That might just be letting
Oh,
you-
okay.
there, it's working now.
Kaelanite has. Okay, sorry, lag.
Mm-hmm. You have to do it right on the top pixel. It seems like the top pixel of the handle.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
look at
Oh,
you,
yes,
all
because I just got an
grindy.
achievement, so it wasn't working before.
Let's see.
What are you saying, Dasted now, including
I
up your
didn't-
mess?
I didn't
I
say. Yeah,
heard you.
that
Dasty's
I
saying
tell ya.
stuff about you.
Sounds like you're being the dirt disturber today. Okay,
Okay,
so
I'll
we need
just do
fire
that.
clay.
The planting is
you know what?
happening.
That's good.
Fields
Need
of
more
things.
Alright, so if you take, how do you make fire brick? Oh, in the kiln. So you need to take fire clay and make it into bricks, and then you fire them in the kiln. So any way you look at it, we have to make fire clay. Alright. So,
It's like the most efficient planting ever.
can I do this any slower? Yeah, we'll work on it. Oh, just a bit. Wow. So a full stack of each only gave us 16 fire clay. And how did I get hungry so quickly? I swear I ate first thing in the morning.
Because it's hard work.
It is, it's hard work. If we can stare out the window and watch her work.
A
And
full
here,
stack
watch
of
work
what
all
gave
day.
you what?
A full stack of kaolinite dust and graphite dust gave me 16 fire clay. So we may
Okay.
need more than I thought. Because I didn't actually math it too close. Now how do you fire these in the kiln? Oh my gosh, it's only
In
4
the
per?
dark. You get
Oh, Jesus.
64 dust from a stack.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, am I gonna have time to fire these before dark? Not.
I
Oh
was about to say, I'm
well.
thinking not. It's looking dark.
In bed. It's popping out all over the place. There we go. I didn't even look to see what was in that sandwich.
It's probably for the best.
I don't want to know what I'm eating.
Oh, look, I've got a pork and tomato sandwich.
Alright, so we're gonna fire those. So a full stack basically allowed us to fill those 2 kilns. Let's
Need
get some
more
straw.
sandwiches.
You know what really sucks?
Vacuum.
Ha ha ha. Take her anywhere. I have to go back and get those logs that I already threw away. Not threw away, but put back on the pile.
Why did you put them back?
Because I was being smart. SMRT.
Dang it.
Yes, you have nothing to say to that.
You said it.
What, that I'm smart? Sure. I'll say it. I'll say it again. I won't mean it, but I'll say it. Who am I fooling? Nobody, that too.
Are you ready to tell me what I have to do with this dust? I didn't have to make something out of it. I can figure it out. Maybe.
I can't say it on public video. Okay, so how many do you have? 2 stacks of each?
One
Is that correct?
stack of 64 of each.
Oh,
64
really?
kaolinite powder and 64 graphite powder. Oh, I haven't
Did you grind
ground
it
up
all?
the other.
Oh my.
Oops, sorry. Got the wrong,
You know
Okay,
what? That was a
give me a
warning that
minute.
you're about to be set on fire. Is what that was.
Honest.
Do we need jute?
Gonna need a fire extinguisher in a minute.
Are you gonna set yourself on fire again?
Don't
Not
open
me.
the door.
Why? It should be done by now.
Yeah, it might be actually. Let me have a look. Yeah.
We slept, so
Yeah, it's done.
dig in there and then I'll come out through the door. Oh, I won't because the door will be closed and I'll be stuck in there. Never mind, I'm not going down through the middle. Okay, I lost it again. What am I making? I need sticks for days.
Yeah, we really don't have much need for jute. I'm not planting it then. I need to put a roof on here.
What was it you needed the sugar cane for?
To make books, to make
Papers.
containers.
Oh, but do we have another way of making paper now?
No. Oh wait. Could conceivably with like sawmill and sawdust and carpenter and all of
that's
that.
right. We'll get
Oh,
there.
yeah.
That's why we've got into the whole, okay, well, let's make a carpenter. Oh my gosh. And
Yeah.
We need
you
the
need
carpenter, we
water
need-
and...
Steel.
Why don't you tell us about what you went through in the last week since we recorded this? I think that would be quite entertaining. The sigh says it all. Oh, Hitman, I hate
So
you.
I was looking for making paper, and what's that? The paper crown. Oh my gosh, I can make a paper crown. I've earned it. So that's what to do with it. You could do it with sugar cane, but we aren't near enough to grow sugar cane. You can do it with letters, but no, I don't get letters. You can do it with a carpenter. Carpenter needs deionized water, supposedly, or just water. Water will work. But you need, what is it? Wood pulp.
Here we go.
Wood pulp's from the carpenter. Well, obviously you need the carpenter with the wood pulp to do that, and it also needs the water. Then you need logs to go in there, and as you can see looking at these logs, none of these logs look like they actually work here or will be found here. But that's just what the NEI says. It lies. So anyway, to try to make it work, for one thing, as it was, I could completely crash to desktop every time I placed a carpenter, and then every time I loaded in the game after that carpenter was placed. Once I finally got that fixed, then I tried to make water work, but Terrafirmacraft's fresh water does not work with forestry, and I couldn't figure out how to make it work.
One sec, gonna interrupt for a sec.
Go ahead, I don't remember the rest of it.
The kaolinite and the graphite and the clay, because I do need to save some of that. Oops. Okay, sorry, Das. Keep on.
You want half of everything?
Nope, all of it.
You know what I've just realised?
Hmm?
When I stupidly jumped out the balloon and died, I don't have a crafting grid. Puzzled for a sec.
That's less than optimal.
Yeah.
Did you give me all that stuff?
Didn't give you all, I'll give you half. Did you want all?
No.
Okay. Stay there. Oh, needy. Worse than a cat.
Okay, so Das, the water, the vanilla water and TFC water are totally different. One is deionized water, is what they call it in TFC, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
Yeah, and that's
so
the only thing that
deionized
works.
water.
That's the only thing that will go into the carpenter. And I could not find a way to convert fresh water into deionized water. Like, to make just a recipe make it work, because it always wanted the containers, which that would be a lot of work, and I'm lazy. She says in the middle of this long story and drawn-out thing of how it was to fix it. But I did find a way in-game to convert fresh water into air quotes deionized water. It's actually it's actually distilled. Even though once it goes into the carpenter, it calls it deionized. It's distilled water. Anyway, use a still to do it. So now, in order to make paper, we need a carpenter, we need a still, and yada yada yada. I'm just like, why is this a thing? Why is this such a difficult thing?
Just raisins.
Terrafirmacraft.
You can make dinner plates. Good thing we got the fire clay.
You can make dinner plates.
Okay, so now we need mortar.
Oh,
my gosh. I was totally unprepared for this. It's just every step of the way, it's like, oh, by the way, you need to. And then it's like, oh, alright.
What happened? What do you need?
Well, I'm trying to make fire brick blocks.
Mhm.
And for some reason, I totally missed the fact that I would need mortar, which is sand in a lime water barrel.
We have that.
Or do we? Do we already have barrels of lime water?
Yeah, it's in the tannery.
Joy. 8 hours, so I need to put sand as 16 mortar.
So that's some rice. And some more rice.
2 bricks to. Oh my gosh! Sorry, everybody. I gotta do some math, so I'm sorry in advance.
Don't hurt yourself.
16. I need 16 fire brick blocks. Is that right? Oh, what was that? Oh, are you digging up the charcoal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Watch out for the fire in the kilns here. So I'll probably get you to. Oh, Trillian. One thing we do need, if you don't mind doing some tedious crap, is we need shovel molds.
You sell it so well.
Well, you could fire up the forge and do this on the anvil, or else you could just.
Oh, I could try that. What metal
you
shall
can
I
make
use?
iron shovels.
Bismuth? Oh, iron. Okay.
Well, yeah, why not? Try an iron shovel
Why
on the
not,
anvil, see
indeed?
how you do. We need shovels, we need size. What else? That's about it for right
I
now.
love how you're like, we can get you off of the anvil for a while. Now go do this.
Yeah, well,
Oh, I don't need the hammer.
there's already pick molds here, so you don't need to do pickaxes. We can just pour those.
So we
them in
need scythes. Can you do? Well, I'll have a look. Any... Nothing.
Water.
I think I needed a hammer, but the hammer's on the anvil.
Alright, I've fed the animals, I've planted some plants. I'm almost done planting the plants.
So, what am I looking at here? 1 sand does 16 mortar. So 1 sand does 8 firebrick blocks. I need 2 sand to do 16 blocks.
Zach,
Tree,
are
who
you
invited you?
sure we have enough iron for making tools out of it? We not need all this iron that we have for the sheets and things.
I don't know. We do need more. Well,
Always
okay.
get more, I suppose. Always make more balloons. I notice there's more hematite.
Yeah, we've got lots more hematite.
Yeah.
But you could actually, while you're doing that, have the bloomery going if you want. Have you used the bloomery yet?
Off screen. Not this one.
Okay. You can show it if you want. Is it getting dark, or is it just dark in there?
It's getting dark.
Time to sleep. I'm asleep right in the doorway.
Oh, okay.
I'm adventurous. And then I'll have to limp over to the kitchen and grab some food.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone. And you at home. Did everyone have a good sleep? I don't really care. I'm just asking
whether they did
people.
or not. Well, it's okay. Make conversation.
Doss, you said you were making more food.
I
There's
did
no
until I
food
ran out
here.
of bread. Are you serious? Are you guys seriously going through it that fast? Go eat some of the other stuff. It's veggie, but you'll be alright.
I've got a vessel with 4 sandwiches. I can throw one at you.
I don't like vegetables. Oh, good. So, I need
I don't know,
dairy
I'll
is
eat
what I need.
first.
I need to
Desperately
make
need dairy.
cheese. But I didn't have
Oh, I
a
know.
bucket of vinegar. If anybody wants to grab
go-
a bucket of vinegar and take it out to by the cow field and throw
Here.
it in that barrel, feel free.
Oh my gosh, seriously? Really?
I've
that
got
was
one
looked
left.
like a crumb.
Fine,
Well, I
have
have-
the last sandwich.
Thank you.
Don't choke in it. Right.
How much pepper did you put on that?
Just
okay,
enough,
so
I would assume.
are there buckets downstairs, or do I need to grab one from the tool room?
There's a bucket.
the-
There's a couple buckets on the shelf downstairs.
Okay, so I shall go back down there.
Oh, what's the...
Oh, on the shelves, she said. She sells
On the
she
shelf
sells
before
by
you go in the door.
seashore. And where's the vinegar? Must be in here.
Many barrels along the back wall.
Many barrels. Conceal.
Oh, everybody
What?
on
Oh,
Hitman's
okay.
View, you can see that I made a bunch more barrels. Found out that they can stack, so storage space and walking space are suddenly much better down there.
By stack, she means you can put one on top of. Well, I guess that's stacking, but that's what it looks like: is one barrel on top of another barrel.
Mhm.
But why you didn't color code them, I don't know.
Because I already had the barrels made and filled, and I could not color code them. I will color code them as they run empty, though.
Good. You're gonna put up a sign that says what color they're supposed to be. No, she says. Okay,
Oh, I
so
can do
I have
signs.
a
Wait.
bucket of vinegar. Why am I at the chicken coop?
Check. Second.
Try again.
The bloomery will only take 10, so 1,000.
That's right.
Oh,
So you put 8 charcoal in the bottom part and close it, and then you go
Yeah,
and you
yep.
throw 10 charcoal and 10 in the,
it
the
just,
top.
according to, it should take more. It should take
I
8
thought so, but it
of
doesn't.
each for each level.
That's
Oh,
what I
okay.
thought too, but didn't work. Oh, this must be the
Okay.
barrel.
Bloomery's lit. Don't open
Biggest-
that door either.
Still,
Bell pepper recipe ever. Bell pepper patch ever.
so DOS, I open the milk thing and dump in the vinegar, and that will make what? Peas?
You open up
I don't
the
know what I'm doing.
you open up the milk barrel, pour in the vinegar, seal it, and that will make curdled milk. And then seal it again, and that curdled milk will turn into cheese after a few hours.
Okay, so it says put curdled milk, and then just walk away and leave it till later.
If it says, does it say it's curdled milk now at the top?
It says milk plus vinegar mix 3 May 1004 output curdled milk.
Oh,
And
yeah,
when you
well,
mouse over it still looks like milk.
yeah, walk away. Give it a while to settle and get chunky.
Is it okay if I run?
No, you actually might make it mad.
Okay, so
Do
now
not annoy
back to
the cheese.
Yep.
You're like, yeah, whatever.
Yep. We have no wine to go with it. Alright, so lime water, we don't have very much, so that means I gotta go get buckets of water. What do I do? Stick water in with the lime water and
No, you'll need to make more.
how many oh, 1 millibucket to 1 sand, is that right?
Yeah, you take one piece of flux and put it in a barrel of water and seal it, and you'll get lime water.
Right, but what I'm trying to get is mortar, so 100 millibuckets of lime water plus 1 sand. Well, there's 1300, so let's seal it. Output 16 mortar. Alright. Unfortunately, that's the only one we got, so I'll have to do the other one later. Let's see. So there's
Oh,
that
it takes
part.
8 hours?
What's next? Does it?
Is that what it
Okay,
says?
everybody's gonna wait.
It's 8 hours for the
We
mortar.
can make more barrels.
That's okay. So we have 2 crucibles. The reason why is one of them goes into the making of the blast furnace. So let's have a look at that while we're waiting for that. Blast furnace here. Right, so that's a crucible surrounded by 8 wrought iron double sheets. How many double sheets have you got, Trillian?
None yet.
Oh my god. So that's 8 right there. So there's enough right there. So if I could
You
only
just-
convince her to go and make double sheets.
Yep. We just need to heat the sheets. It's easier to make a bunch of sheets and then double them.
Yeah.
I think we
Mhm.
made enough after the last video.
Yep, I have them here in my hand.
Okay.
Let me start throwing them at you.
Sure go. Heating up iron ingots to try and make these tools that I have no idea of what I'm doing
Oh, okay.
with those. Well, I've just not made them difficultly on the anvil.
Why don't you make the double sheets instead? Then
Well,
you can make...
4 ingots almost heated up enough to work. Actually, they are.
Okay.
So, we'll get the sheets welded in a minute.
Come on, come on, come on. I want it all done right now. Let's go, let's go.
What is it making? Scythe.
A couple shovels.
Oh my good grief. It needs a hit third, a draw second, and a bend third. Really?
You wanted
Oh my
something different to do.
gosh.
There you go.
Freaking
That'll teach you.
wasps
Now
and
you'll figure
wasps.
things to do for yourself, because I give you tough things to do.
You jerk.
What a task of minutes.
The
Up on the
red
trees.
one.
Goodbye. Oh, carpenter's blocks. No, I'll just black screen while I fix it. It won't take me that long. Or we can pause so that that'll save since you guys are smelting. I changed my mind. We'll pause.
We are back, and we now have a DOS.
Hey,
Mhm.
I can work on carpenter's blocks
Back.
again.
Yay.
It only took me like 3 or 4 times of disabling this. How about this? And here's what I had in my pocket the whole time. Is some
Questions.
things. Yes.
To make lime water, it's fresh water and the chalk, right? Not salt water, it's just fresh water.
Freshwater and flux.
How many buckets should I put in there? Any idea?
How much do you need? I'd fill up the barrel, personally.
Like 10 goes in a barrel, right?
It's 8.
Been
don't know
this
why.
way for days, so I went with that.
The 8 gas? 8 buckets.
Definitely 10 because I
okay.
just put 10 in it.
Mhm.
Right,
Okay.
so we lost poor Das, and we had like, I don't know, what, 1 minute of this left. We could only held on for a little bit longer, Das.
That's
I
okay,
should have
'cause
stalled.
I got 4 double sheets made, so we're halfway to the blast furnace, kind of.
Yay. Sweet. Yeah, so once we've got that blast furnace, oh my gosh, my math is completely garbled. Question: is it 1 chalk rock with the 10 thing you do for? Oh my gosh, making lime water.
You need to take the chalk rock and smash it with a hammer.
Okay, and then how much flux do I put in? Is it like 10 or?
It is.
I can't remember. It's been so long since I did this.
1 piece to a full barrel should work.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's not like fermenting, thankfully. That's why I'm like, just fill up the
just
barrel, don't waste it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, so I need
So
this
one-
so that I could.
1 piece of flux to okay. Nope, just says fresh water. I have a funny feeling like I need 1 per 1,000.
Oh.
No, I just put flux in with fresh water. Is that correct?
That's what I'm seeing. Oh, it says.
Doesn't say
Oh,
here
sorry.
how to
It
make
shows
lime
it
water.
full as that, but when you hover over it says 1 piece of flux will do 500 millibuckets. So how much does it take to fill up a barrel?
Okay, so I need 20 flux in.
Okay, there we go. Sorry. I'm misinformed, per usual.
I have no idea.
Right, so we were actually on our way out here before we had Trolla interrupt us. I guess you'd call it.
Interruptus. Yes.
Mhm.
Oh. Sticks for days.
Oh, wow, that made lime water right away.
Yes, it's
Excellent.
instant. Congratulations. Stir well
Yay.
and use immediately.
I don't think we'll add anything. Right, so we'll end it here. We're still plugging away at this blast furnace. Sooner or later, we're going to get that done. I did
Yep.
accidentally screw up and ruin some fire clay by making an ore. Well, I right-clicked it thinking I was putting a brick into the kiln, and I ended up opening it like a napping menu. So I could have just said cancel and lost 5 fire clay, but instead what I made was an ore cooker. So hopefully we can stick that in the chest. Nope. Okay, well, I'll have to stick that upstairs or something. But when we need the ore cooker, we'll have one already made.
Excellent. Way to make lemonade.
There.
I'm gonna
From those
finish the
sour
roof,
lemons.
but I need to come get sticks for days. If anybody comes out this way, don't go on the... Don't touch the carpenter's blocks. You'll be in for a bad time.
Don't worry, I shall walk on the grass only.
Yes.
Stay on the grass. Don't walk on the blocks. They're lava.
Everything else is lava!
All right, well, let's wrap it up for today. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. And next week, we'll continue our saga of building a blast furnace. I'm going to try and get a little of that stuff done off screen, so we'll see. Anything else to add?
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Y'all take it easy.
Bye for now.